But why did Diddy have these little girls dancing with Faith Evans? Look at this. He wrong. Why do you got little girls dancing like this? And where are their parents who let them do this? I wasn't alive back then, but if I was, I would have caused a riot. Look at this. Why you got these little babies up here with Faith Evans? Miss Faith, did you approve? Did you approve too? Or was it just like, look at this.
We're just talking the psychology of a man.
What if the entertainment industry is nothing but a cover for a worldwide sex ring?
You know, this case that happened in the R. Kelly case, because if that had been properly addressed, this would have been addressed back then. These people have been working together, all in cahoots for all of this time, and it needs to all be addressed. I'm glad it's not just me anymore. I'm glad it's someone else. I'm glad there are other people who need to be heard. I'll be sure. I'm glad they're hearing him, Cassie. I'm glad they're hearing her, Kim Porter, through I'll Be Sure. I'm glad, Natanya Rubin. I'm glad, all of these things. So yeah, it's mixed emotions, but I just know when you pray for something and God answers it, you should be happy.
Wow. Let's just give me a second. Let me process that.
You said Faith Evans was
my
a writer
cousin
in his family.
Yeah.
So do you feel like she reached her heights based on?
No, she never saw anywhere near close to it.
Yeah, based on her talent or based on just her moves she made? Because she wasn't a
based on her handicap.
What's that?
Being a plant. Marrying Biggie to keep him away from Kim so that they couldn't take over the power structure of Bad Boy, while Puffy was trying to instill his total and full dominance.
Oh, wow.
Forcing her to interact with Tupac, even though that's where she would have preferred to be.
I can see that. She seemed genuine happy.
Yeah.
She seemed genuinely happy. Do you think she ever came up from under the shadow of Biggie's death?
God no.
Damn.
Never will.
Damn.
On the ballad side of
the love ballad
the funk, it's just, my album it has a lot of different edges to it, but you know what I'm saying, it's just me. All of it's me, so you can take it how you want.
Right.
Put it in whatever category as long as you like it.
Is your first single out yet?
No, it's not out yet. I'm still in the studio recording my album. The first single is expected to be out by the first of the year.
What's the name of the first single, you know?
Not as yet, I don't.
Okay, all right. So we're going to be looking for it and see what's happening with it. You must have been at it for a long time. How long you been going at this?
I've been singing since I've been talking. I've been singing all my life. All my life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long you been doing it for professionally?
Well, in the R&B field since high school, maybe about 7 years. But I was singing gospel. I started out singing gospel, and I did a couple of gospel recordings since I was about maybe 8, 9. I started out just in church. Then more and more exposure. I used to do a lot of talent shows, pageants. Then I got into modeling and all that. But I've been singing all my life, so I always knew that would be my career.
Okay, all right. So this is a life-going thing for you. It's not just a fad or anything like that.
Oh no, most definitely.
Because I know a lot of people.
This is my shit.
Yeah, a lot of people get into it and they just think it's a fad and think it's easy to get into this kind of business and they don't know what the whole deal is going into. But you've been at it for, like you say, lifetime.
Forever.
So the dream is starting to come true for you now.
Well, it's just about time. That's all I can say. Everybody that knows me is like, it's about time you paid your dues. I definitely put in my work. I've worked with damn near, so many artists doing background, doing this, doing reference vocals, writing. I've done it all, but now it's my time.
Now it's your time.
My time.
Yo, this is Jesse Barnes for Underground Rough House. We got Faith in the house. We'll show some more videos. We're going to come back at you and find out a little bit.
Good interview. What do you want to say about your relationship or lack thereof with Tupac Shakur?
Well, I don't really want to say. There's nothing to say. There was never a relationship between Tupac and me. None of it is true as far as me being involved with him. None of it is true.
So you're saying you were never...
Never involved with Tupac. Never.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
I ain't got no motherfucker. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers. You know who the realest is, niggas. We bringing to First off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus, Puffy tryna see me weak, hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia, some mark ass bitches. We keep on coming while we running for your juice. Steady gunning, keep on busting at the boots. You know the rules. Little Caesar, go ask your homie how I leave you. Cut your young ass up, leave you in pieces. Now be deceased. Lil' Kim, don't fuck around with real G's. Quick to snatch your ugly ass off the streets. So fuck peace. I let them niggas know it's on for life. Don't let the West Side ride the night. Bad boy murdered on wax and kill. Fuck with me and get your caps peeled. You know, see, grab your blocks when you see Tupac. Call the cops when you see Tupac. Who shot me but your pumps didn't finish. Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. Nigga, I hit him up. Check this out. You motherfuckers know what time it is. I don't even know why I'm on this track. Y'all niggas ain't even on my level. I'ma let my little homies ride on you bitch made ass bad boy bitch.
You married Biggie when you wanted Tupac. You wanted Grammys, but you settled for ghostwriting for a like Mary J. Blige. Or the fact that Valletta Wallace would have rather had Little Kim than you as a daughter-in-law. You want to talk about hilarious? Hilarious is pretending like you didn't know that you weren't sure whether or not you were carrying Tupac's babies. That's hilarious. Hilarious is both that I know and kick it with that worked at Death Row that heard Pac you in the booth and took pictures of your very high yellow ass. If Faith have twins, she probably have Tupacs. Get it? Let's be honest about Faith Evans. How does a woman with that much talent end up married to somebody like Stevie J? Really? Ask her son how he felt after she married his godfather.
That did happen.
For a TV show.
That shit was crazy.
Like sure whether or not he was still involved with his ex. So, you know, when you kind of told me you guys weren't together, and then shortly thereafter, you know, finding out that you still kind of were, I think that's probably when I stepped away. Because I'm not a man stealer, a home wrecker.
Yo, when Stevie J started messing around with Faith, I knew that allegedly the drugs had got to her and the drugs had got to him. Is no way in hell corny at Stevie J, cornball at Stevie J, was anybody that I could ever see after knowing the dudes that Faith used to be around and used to be with. Now she's dealing with Stevie J. Yo, bro, cocaine is a hell of a drug. It's a hell of a drug. Because there's no way that a person that helped you produce music for your ex-husband and produce music for you singing your love to Big is the type of dude that you want to go back and be with them. I was shocked. But to see Stevie J go to Faith, man, listen to me. That's some asinine backwards shit that you would never expect to happen. But that's the music industry. That's Hollywood. Anything could happen.
So for you, you look at it as betrayal.
Portrayal at the worst. You can't even think of a word for that. Portrayal? Man, come on, man. All the women in this world, you understand? Now, if he was going to just
slide with her and lay with her here and there and not be out in the public eye and let nobody know, then all right, it is what it is. But to go and knowing that you wasn't going to do right, knowing that you wasn't right, knowing that you ain't have a pot to piss in and a boot to pour it out, knowing that there's nothing that you could do, come on, bro. Yo, that nigga was filed for that, bro. He was filed in so many different ways to deal with his partners. You know, I wouldn't say him and Big was partners, but y'all was cool, y'all was close, y'all did music, you know, like that. You know, it's no way. You understand? You know, she could have been sitting there butt the F naked, and I wouldn't have touched her with a 10-foot pole, man, because I knew Big. You understand? But, you know, some people ain't got that kind of moral rights. You see how he do. You see what he's about. You know what I mean? There's no way. It's not a word that you can even think about that.
Her, you don't put some of the blame on her?
Well, I can't judge and put myself in a position to think nor feel what that woman could feel. I don't know. I can only give you from a man point of view. And a man point of view that's been around dudes and we all in the same clique all around each other. You understand? The girlfriends, the wives, all that's supposed to be off limit no matter what she do. That's why I said she could be straight butt naked walking in the room ready. Nah, Ma, it's not happening. We're not doing this. Not at all. You understand? He got to be more man than that. He got to be more of a stand-up dude than that. That's not no local shit. That's not no regular shit.
Think about it from this angle. Everything we know. Ask me how much different Faith life, her whole life look, career look. Diddy told her he was going to kill Biggie. She knew it was going to happen. She was purposefully not by her husband's side that night. It happened, and she was told she had to lie about it. And guess what? That lie held up until that boy turned 18, and he started having ideas of what he wanted to do, what he inherited, because the paperwork was set up for Faith to not be able to receive $1 from Biggie's estate unless it was for little Christopher. It didn't make any sense. Her and Biggie. It didn't make any sense to anyone. It shouldn't have made any sense to them because they were married in 10 days. It's funny, when you ask Faith how long her and Biggie was together before they got married, the story changes every time. It was 10 days, it was 20 days, it was this days, it was that days. I'm not saying that she didn't develop feelings for him. I'm not saying that she didn't care about the father of her son. I'm saying she was hired for one job. Her being involved with Pac in the midst of all of that. But she didn't know Pac was Pac. I mean, come on. None of this shit makes sense. What really does make sense is that Diddy has had a long career of using pussy to trap niggas into making them do what he wants to do or using them to move them out the way. People have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas.